A very good morning on Absolutely Famous. Our special guest today is 14-year-old Gold Coast karate exponent Liam Blakemore, and Liam's competing for Australia at the Commonwealth Karate Champs in Birmingham, England next month on September the 7th to the 11th. Liam, welcome to Absolutely Famous, and you must be pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's a good experience.
Yeah, so there is one hook with it. You've got to raise your own money to get there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if people want to contribute, where can they do that?
They can go to the Facebook page Karate by Liam, and there's a GoFundMe on there.
Fantastic. And you're pretty confident you'll get somewhere near what you require to go?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, it's early on a Sunday morning and you're already getting ready for training. So how much training are you putting in? What's a typical week for you?
Training Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday and Saturday.
That's a big day. That's a big week.
Yeah.
You took up the sport as a 4-year-old. How did you get into it that early?
Well, we were just driving around and we saw people training in a hall, and I wanted to go check it out and see what was going on. And I decided to join in because it looked pretty fun.
And it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. There's several different styles of karate, of course. So which ones do you specifically compete in?
Shido root or Sto.
Yeah, and what are the differences in those two, Liam?
Well, one's more like powerful and speed, and the other one's more like slower and more like
But more disciplined, or?
no, they're all disciplined, but like more strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you train? Do you do cross training? Do you train physically to build your strength and muscles up, or is it just karate?
Yeah, cross training.
Yeah.
All the different.
So what sort of cross training would you do?
We train with like different styles. Train with other people. Train from other people from different dojos and go to the gym. I love a gym.
Yeah, you love the gym. Good stuff. What about you have good camaraderie with your mates in other dojos? You make friends and
Yeah.
yeah,
Got a lot from different dojos.
yeah. Karate, obviously a big sport on the Gold Coast.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I go down to the Broadwater and I see the karate coaches down there doing their thing most days.
Yeah.
On the beachfront there. Yeah. That you became a black belt. I think it was 11 years old.
Yeah.
That's incredibly young. Is that rare?
That is pretty rare. Yes.
Yeah. You must obviously. Is discipline the big thing? Is that you got to train your mind as well as your body?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you find the hardest part about it? Do you find the discipline easy?
Yeah, the discipline is pretty easy, but just like the training and the schoolwork's the hardest.
Yeah. You got to fit both in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it sets you up pretty well for life, doesn't it? Learning those disciplines and learning how to, plan your day with school and karate and everything else.
Yeah.
Is that how you find it? It's been good for you in that respect?
Yeah, it has been pretty good to learn about everything in the world.
Yeah. Mum and Dad don't have to worry about you getting up to mischief. You're too tired. That's good. So you've already won Queensland state and national titles. Which one do you rate the best so far?
Oh, probably nationals is fun. You get compete against different people from all around Australia.
Yeah. And all age groups, or do you fight in your age groups basically?
Only age groups.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to be taking on gnarly old 40-year-olds, would you? A bit clever. So what are your goals? Are you looking to just continue on progressing in the sport, getting better?
Keep getting higher and higher. Trying to get to like worlds.
At the ultimate, to go to the world champs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Commonwealth champs in Birmingham's not a bad start. Are you expecting pretty tough competition over there?
Yeah. pretty good guys in England.
Yeah, yeah. You might have a few of my fellow Kiwis there too. They might be pretty sharp.
Yeah.
So, do you fight in? Is it all individuals, or you fight in teams as well?
You can get selected for teams, but you have to get a placing in your individuals.
Yeah. So, what are you fighting in? You in both?
I'm in individuals. We find out when we get there if we're in teams.
Oh, okay. And so, is the Australian team? Is it a big team numbers wise? Do you know how many's in it?
There's 30.
30. Yeah, that's a big team. That's a huge honour though for you to be one of those 30 exponents. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is Mum and Dad going over with you?
Yeah. Whole
Yeah.
family.
Oh, good stuff. You'll have great support there. Do you know much about the event? I've read up a little bit on it. It's obviously pretty big.
Well, not really. I don't know that much.
Yeah. What do you like about karate? Do you like the training or do you like the fighting? Which is the best?
I like the fighting. It's
Yeah.
like going up against different people.
Yeah.
It's good fun fighting different people that you don't know.
Yeah. And of course, you don't want to get angry. That's a wasted energy in that sport, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of respect between opponents, obviously, what I've seen.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I guess everybody who you fight has got a different style of their own.
Yeah. Most of them have different styles, but some are in the same style as each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. And so, yeah, we're talking about the discipline, and yeah, I can imagine probably if every young person got into karate for a while, we wouldn't have half as much trouble as we've got with some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so where are you based on the Gold Coast? Where's your, do you fight in a gym? You're based in a gym?
In the dojo.
Yeah, yeah,
Karate,
yeah.
which is in Coomera and in Brisbane.
So do you practice it outside or is it all indoors?
Indoors.
Yeah, yeah.
All indoors.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you're going to have one heck of a trip over in Birmingham. When do you head away? Do you head away a few days, obviously, before the event?
Yeah. We're heading away a week before. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you have coaches? Do you have your own coach with you or do you have the national coach?
No, we're the Australian team coach.
Yeah. And you've met him?
Yeah, we met her.
Her, sorry. Yep, I shouldn't have presumed that. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess every coach has got their different way of doing things as well.
Yeah, they do.
So at this stage of the competition leading into it, what are you more focused on, the physical fitness strength or the technique?
The physical fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many bouts do you have and how long do they go for?
I got 2-minute bouts, and I have about 7 rounds.
7 rounds?
Yeah,
Yeah,
7 rounds of 2 minutes.
So you're basically full on for, yeah. It doesn't sound much, does it? But I know boxers tell me, 2-minute rounds are pretty excruciating. Oh, I guess karate's the same, similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You been hurt yet? Have you got hurt, had an accident, or someone's kicked you in the wrong place, or?
Not in karate, but in outside stuff I have.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think anyone wants to mess with you now you're a black belt.
Nah.
Good stuff. I bet your family are really proud of you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I hope you're proud of yourself too. That's a huge honour to represent your country.
Yeah.
Well, Liam, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your experiences here. We wish you all the very best at the Commonwealth Championships. And if you want to support Liam Blakemore, get on his Facebook page and go to the GoFundMe site and put some money in there because this young fella's working really hard to represent his country. Thanks, Liam. Much appreciated.
Thank you for having me.